I guess whatever looks good, right?
Dimitri Caprian said exactly.
At least that's what I paid you to say. I thought that was a cool scene. Oh man, I almost stepped in that shit. Literally. Ugh. And you want to talk about forgetting. That's on Twitch, so that's a standard command then. Yeah, and you want to talk about forgetting, Dimitri. I turned 55 in a couple of weeks, and my memory is just getting worse. It is not as sharp as it used to be, and it's not all due to age. You do know that they say that when you get married, the memory is the second thing you lose. Don't ask me what the first is because I forgot.
Power Carnival said seat switch to live. Elapsed flight 1827, 59 milliseconds.
Yeah, that's a good after. So anyways, I'm just out for a little slow ride around the neighborhood. Like I said, I didn't even put shoes on. I got my flip-flops on still. Making Terry proud out here. Sewer pumping and commode company. And it just reeks of death through here. Oh God, there it is. Oh, good grief. To some people, that's the smell of money. That certainly smells like shit. My habit has been go make coffee, go sit in my office, go get my coffee, and I sit in my office till like 7:30, 8 o'clock. The one thing that I did different now, well, it's actually kind of like two things different. When I get up, I usually come out the front door, take Marley out, So I'm outside in the cool air, take her out, walk her for a little pee, come back in, and before I go head down to the kitchen to start my coffee, I'll turn here into the hallway, come into the gym, I'll turn on the lights, I'll turn on the stream, kind of get everything ready for what I'm going to do. I don't really have to turn the heater on anymore because, you know, it's beautiful out right now. And then I walk back and go get my coffee. Yeah, I'm pedaling in a groove. Feels good. Got the blue sky above me. Heartbeat's pumping. Got a steady rhythm of 146. Shit. Damn it, I didn't really notice that. Sorry about that. I kind of left the house in a hurry and didn't even think about it, so I'll fix it up here when I get to the top of this climb. I'm sitting here watching the video on my iPhone and didn't even notice. Good golly. Right on the yellow. I'll take it. Safe. That guy's looking at me like I'm weird. I was like, who the hell is he talking to? Myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to the, whatever these things are. Ah.
Ooh, the doghouse is busy too. Ooh, la la.
Hey guys, what's going on? What are y'all doing? Oh, you coming after me? Ha. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna get attacked. Yeah. No. Yeah, leave. Yeah, leave. Yeah, I know. Dimitri, call your buddy over here, tell him to Go away. Yeah, go. I'll stand my ground if you stand yours. No. Don't come back.
Power armament set. Switching to live scene. Scene successfully switched to live. Monkey banana set. Morning.
Hello. Man, I don't remember this bike riding so rough.
Text to speech editing.
Who was that? Mike Full on YouTube chat. What camera am I using? This is the DJI Action 4. I have everything on auto settings because it's a little, I normally have an ND 18 filter on it, or 16, 18 with manual settings, but I switched everything back to automatic because it's just too dark here right now to have an ND filter on. So we are strictly on auto, and we got to deal with whatever poor low light issues that the Action 4 has. I thought about bringing the Pocket 3, but it's not going to be dark too long, so I figured we'll just go ahead and deal with the Action 4 this morning. But, roof. I see you. There's a dog loose over there on that side. Man, as long as the wind stays calm and the balloons can take off, the sunrise and these clouds and the balloons up in the air is going to look phenomenal today. I use 100 shutter speed. ISO seems to work pretty well in light areas. Yeah, well, I normally have my Action 4 set at 4K 24 with my shutter at 1/50, ISO range 50 to 400, I think, with an ND 18 is what I normally use, but it wouldn't have worked till the sun came up, so I had to switch to all auto settings for this morning. What time is it? 6:36? Is it? Shoot. Trying to remember what time the dawn patrol was supposed to take off. It was either 6:30 or 6:45. Man, I think this hoodie might be a little bit too much. It is incredibly warm this morning. Absolutely very warm. 3:08 p.m. here in England. In Finland, okay. Sorry, I misread that. All these people. Really? In Minnesota, huh? That is bizarre. We'll take it though, right? I can't complain about the warm weather. I just wish that I didn't have this hoodie on. What is going on today? This bike route is just not as full of bikes as I recall it being. I mean, normally you come out here to the Bloom Fiesta and it is just a line of bikes. I don't know, maybe it'll be that way when we get closer. We'll see. See here. Andrew. Hello. 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 Yeah, this hoodie is a tad warm. I am. Whew, I might be peeling this thing off early. Ah, there's the horse that shitted all over the trail back there. There's a big pile of that's in here. Coming around you. Coming around you. All right. I'm passing on this side over here. You stay on the right.
good country.
Yeah.
You know?
First hour Karma said, the news is saying they might not fly this morning. A little too windy. Yellow flags out.
Yeah, I'm looking at the flags right now. They look a little. And they're definitely moving around quite a bit. But we shall see. Looks like the dawn patrol though is inflating. So that's a good sign. All right.
First Power Karma said, they can definitely do a static display.
Yep. All right. I am going to find a rock so I can tilt that camera up so it's not so tilted. Turn these lights off. These perfect bars are so much easier to eat once they've warmed up a little bit. It's going to be pretty disappointing if they don't take off this morning. Oh wow, there's a bee on my phone.
First Power Karma said, I heard that this is Darth Vader as last year.
Darth Vader's last year. Oh. Figures I'd park right next to a goat head bush. Didn't even notice. Shoes are probably full of goat heads. It's not a good sign. It's already almost 7 o'clock and the dawn patrol's still on the ground. What's the cheering? Somebody's cheering. If there's cheering, there might be a good sign if somebody's cheering out there. Oh no, they're doing a burn. I see. And a burn going on all over the field.
First Power Karma said, the pilot is going to retire the balloon too fragile to fix. Too expensive to replace unless you want to contribute to GoFundMe.
No, thank you. There we go. National anthem, I think. Planes should be flying overhead soon. Man, look at that sky. These little pink traces going through the clouds there. So, little pink. That was amazing. Couldn't have had a more perfect backdrop. The sky, the mountains.
You'll see Chile flight coming through for their second pass.
Where they come, they're going from east to west this time. See them flying in just over the mountain. I mean, the flags are calm. Why aren't they letting them go? Heart Pumper, how you doing? I see you there on the YouTube chat. I hope they let him go this morning. The flags were blowing a little bit to the east this morning when I got here, but they seem pretty calm right now. Well, now they're picking back up. Can't help but wonder if like that simultaneous burn sends all the air up, so these flags just momentarily sit still. Oh man, are they deflating balloons? Oh. No deflating balloons allowed. Seriously, the winds don't even look that bad. But what do I know? I'm not a weatherman. They're inflating balloons over here on this side of the field. They're inflating over here, inflating right here. That's a good sign if they're inflating. That means that we might get a launch. So we'll just sit here and patiently wait. I got nothing else to do today other than ride my bike. At least I'm close to the house if I gotta use the bathroom. I used the bathroom before I left. Something about the little bit chilly air just makes you feel like you gotta go to the bathroom again. I don't know. We might get a launch, y'all. Let's see. Unless they're just going to do it to please the crowd. We'll see. Another balloon deflating over there. Yeah, it looks like we're inflating all across the field. We might get a launch. Let's see. Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't scroll on the YouTube chat, so sorry everybody, I didn't realize there were so many people chatting in here. Let's see here, Heart Pumper said, waiting for the sun for better airflow. Air bubbles forming, good bra. It's indeed 3 p.m. in Europe. Medio most likely. I thought this was an e-moto ride out. LOL. There's a, well, I am on an e-bike there, 48 rides, 48 volt rides. There's an airport camera filming similar direction, checking MD for the mid. Sorry, y'all, I didn't realize there were so many people chatting on there, on the YouTube chat. It was stuck. Come on, y'all. Balloon launch. We need a balloon launch. Come on, let them take off. soon, huh? well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. I'd rather be riding around, but it'd be nice to catch them taking off and go chase some around town. Last year, I was in about the same spot here. Got to watch them all take off. A lot of them were flying west towards the river. So we rode down and around out towards the river, and we actually got to catch some of them touch and go in the river over there. And they're inflating a lot. Better not be a big tease. If you're there on the YouTube, don't forget to click on that like button for me. I lost my video on Twitch. Let's see here. There we go.
Your stream festivities.
All right. We'll keep our fingers crossed for a launch here. I mean, the winds seem calm to me, but again, I'm not the weatherman. I'm not the one that makes the flag go red, yellow, or green. But if they launch, it's probably going to start on this end, and then they'll move in waves. Let them go. Let them go. Come on, let them go. How much calmer do they need the winds to be?
Offset. Oh, damn, you're out early.
Yeah, buddy. He's out at 6 or 6:30-ish, I think, by the time I got out the door. It's a good thing I didn't try to get out here really, really early because they're supposed to launch at 7, but they're saying the winds are too high, which I don't get it, you know? You look at these flags, and to me, they seem like they're...
Dimitri, Capriai, and Offset. Are they waiting to all go at the same time?
No. It's the same thing as always. They take off in waves, so depending on the direction of the wind, so they'll like start here, they'll do a wave and a wave and a wave, and they'll just keep going down the line, and then as these take off, then the next group starts to inflate, and then this group takes off, and that group takes off, and then the wave starts all over again. So the dawn patrol didn't even take off. I got here close to the time that the dawn patrol should have been taken off, and they were still on the ground. So they didn't even let the dawn patrol take off. That's a real drag. Oh yeah, for sure. But you know what's going to happen is that so some of these people will just take off from here and go launch somewhere else is what they will do. Because I guess if they just go fly independently, oh, that's lost. Poor dog. This trail here is full of goat heads, little stickers. These dogs keep getting thorns in their paws. Oh man.
Dimitri Country Iron Offset. Arch.
Yeah, you saw it. Y'all saw it all.
Dimitri Country Iron Offset. And Arch.
There's a clip for you right there.
Why would I think you're the one that dropped it?
Come on, let them go. Trying not to drink water because I'm thirsty, but I used the bathroom already. I still plan to go ride the bike, but I was hoping to be chasing balloons around town by now, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I may have to stop by the house to use the restroom and then go ride my bike.
I knew he was going to. And now it's
Here's our karma set. Pretty cool static display. Dimitri Country Iron Offset. www.twitch.tv.
Did you clip it?
Dimitri Country Iron Offset. Oops, forgot TTS.
Come on, balloons. I mean, it's great for the crowd that, you know, paid to be on the field and everything.
Dimitri Country Iron Offset. Well, I gotta get going off to Gross again to help out with things.
Alrighty.
Take off. Here's our karma set. What happened?
Oh, You gotta watch the clip. I could understand them doing a large static display for the people on the ground, but still a bummer though that they don't get to fill the sky. Oh, there's another one inflating over here, so let's see if they let them launch.
There's Power Karma said they're not flying today.
They're not? Is it definitely? That's a definite? Well,
There's Power Karma said too windy up high.
damn. Well, I may not stick around too long then. Probably find some place to use the restroom and start riding. So this is just a big static display then. It's not, they're not taking off.
There's Power Karma said they haven't officially called it yet. But
Yeah, well, give it some time then. If they haven't officially called it. What we need is a sun to pop up. See what that does to the wind. Yep, just checked their website. They're waiting for the sunrise. Okay. Oh man, that sun is intense. That's beaming me in the eyeballs.
Hard Number said Dimitri Kupriyanov hey bro, how's the snow in Toronto?
Is it snowing in Toronto?
off.
Dimitri just left. He had to go help his brother.
Hard pumper said, goats feeding.
Yeah. I think they're still building that barn. That looks like my brother. That is not my brother, is it? No. Okay, that's definitely not my brother. Looks like a very close twin, though.
Hard pumper said, nice. Haven't seen his streams lately.
He was on yesterday. I swear my brother has a twin out here. Just take a picture of this guy, send it to my brother. Like, did you know you had a twin?
Hard pumper said, sunrise.
Yep, that sun is intense.
Dimitri Kupriyanov said, hard pumper supposed to be like 25C today.
There's Dimitri.
Dimitri Kupriyanov said, "Okay later y'all." Hard pumper said,
I don't know. These flags are blowing a little more now. But you know what? I've seen them blow like this before. They'd still let them go.
hard pumper said, "Karma, we do appreciate this stream, brother. Never saw so much balloons at once."
Well, it'd be great if they take off, because then you'd see a lot more, because this right here by no means is all of them. They can only have so many inflated on the ground. And as I explained before, so like what'll happen is these first set will take off, and they'll just go down the line taking off in a wave. And then as these take off, then the next sets will start to inflate. And they will sometimes have up to 5 to 6, 7 waves. I stopped going in and streaming just because, one, it is I won't say it's like complex getting in there because, you know, there is a bike valet. You can go right in, take your bike, check it in. But I've discovered that over the years that it's something between ground level, wind, and higher. Yeah, I agree. That's what somebody was saying before. I found though that when I go on the grounds and try to live stream, that there's more interference down on the grounds, especially when the burners get going. That, for whatever reason, kills cellular signal. Don't know what it is, but it is a fact, y'all. Believe me, I've done live streams many times down on the grounds. Even though this whole grounds is wired for T-Mobile, or no, I'm sorry, Verizon Super G, I think is what it's called. It's like, so this whole field is networked by Verizon, and it's like the highest tier of the 5G. It's like called like Super G or G Plus or something like that. So there's really good signal here, and I'm using 3 modems today. I put all 3 on. I've got the AT&T modem or hotspot. I've got the T-Mobile hotspot. I got the Verizon hotspot. So we're running 3 modems today. But I've just found that generally going down on the grounds, it's not always the best live stream. Come on, let them go. Hold on, I hear cheering. It's in the wrong place though, because they can't take off in the middle, or they usually don't take off in the middle. Boy, the sun is nice and warm. Toasty one.
We came around this bend and we're just like looking and they're just like eating flowers out of the yard. And it's like,
Oh. Well, there's a few deflating. Seen like 1, 2, three different balloons deflate. There's another balloon deflating. And another one's deflating. How sad. Oh, man. Yep, that one's deflating. I wouldn't doubt at all, though, that some of these people will just drive off the field and go fly somewhere else, because that's generally what you tend to see. You know, I guess if they're here and they're participating in the event, they gotta follow all the safety precautions for mass ascension. Yeah, they're deflating. There's two more. We may not get a launch. Deflating, deflating. Yeah. We are probably not going to get a launch. All right, y'all. I think I'm not going to hang out here anymore. I'm going to go try to get somewhat of a ride in. So unfortunately, we won't be around chasing balloons around like I did last year, which was fun because, you know, they were all over the city. And actually, last year I rode down to the river because they all managed to, even though they went south, they ended up coming back this way and then coming across the river. So a lot of them were down in the river. They were doing touch and goes, landing on the riverbanks. It's got up and close to a lot last year down on the river. Not this year. Not chasing balloons. Always get a little excited when I hear cheering, because cheering is an indication that usually you hear a lot of cheering when a balloon takes off. Ooh. And deflating. All right, y'all. Yep, more deflating. Guess there's no point on dragging it out. Well, everybody, hope you enjoyed at least we got to see like some good parts, like the amazing sunrise, the flyovers, and the constant burn. That was pretty neat. Let me turn this camera back down slightly. I'm gonna get back on the road here. I might have to head to the house, use the restroom, and then we'll just go on out for a ride. Ugh. So I might temporarily put us on a BRB or privacy screen when I get close to my house. And then I'll probably end the YouTube stream, we'll see. What's going on? What's up? Oh.
You have a speaker? Me dan red.
Hi everybody. No launch today, huh?
No launch. Yeah, I guess it's too windy. I don't know if it's like up high, mid. But yep, no launch today. They just did a static display. So unfortunately no Beautiful skies, full of balloons. Would have been nice. Let's see here.
There's Monkey Man in a set. The sunrise was nice.
Yeah, that part was amazing. The sky this morning looked really, really, especially with the pink streaks in the clouds. That part looked really, really, really cool.
How did I do that?
Whew. Now I feel the chilly air, chilly wind, chilly, slight chill on the leg. So I am still wearing shorts. Whew, man, it feels actually, now that I'm moving in the wind, it actually feels cooler now than it did this morning.
There's Monkey Man in a set. I traveled to AZ for the balloon festival a couple years ago from Yemen, and there was no launch the whole time I was there. They didn't launch until the last day, and I was in the airplane to come home.
That's a bummer. That is a real bummer. Oh man. There's a porta potty right there. I just can't get in there.
Monkey Man in a set. They said there they have better success rate with the number of launches at Albuquerque.
Yeah, they do. I'm really surprised they didn't take off today. I mean, like I said, I'm not a weatherman, but just looking at flags all around, I've seen flags less active than this and seen them take off. And so it's got to be something at another elevation that, you know, we're just not aware of. I promise you though, if a lot of these balloons weren't part of this festival, they would be launching, because from my backyard, which is, you know, not too far from here, I could, you know, they were taking off all week. Every morning I would see balloons out, you know, so you know they'll take off on their own. They just can't do it as part of the festival. I have never been up in one, no. I can't say that I really have a desire to either. I'm sure it's cool. I mean, I've seen plenty of videos, but I can't say it's been like, it's definitely not a bucket list item for me. It's kind of odd too that I've never been up in one because, you know, I've seen the balloon fiesta for most of my life growing up here, you know. And even have friends that were part of chase crews and have friends that own balloons, and I have just, it's never come up as an opportunity to go in one. Or there's even a company that's based out of here. There's a company here that's based out of here that actually has a fleet of balloons that, you know, you can pretty much pay for a ride almost any time. And I've just never done it, never had an interest in it. Boy, it's so sad, like just seeing like empty sky this time of year. I mean, normally this, like, it's just, you could just look in any direction, just balloons up, but real bummer. Now I'm almost kind of disappointed that I got up for this. Not really, but like, I haven't been very motivated about live streaming lately. And so I was like, oh, I'll go do this. This will kind of get me out early and get me going. And we didn't get any balloons, but at least we got out. Great. All right, YouTube, when we get over here, there's a road I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna go into privacy screen so that I can go home very quickly and use the restroom, unless I find a place to just go, which I don't see. Nice. Nice. That'd be the place to go too, Utah. I'm trying to imagine what it, I mean, I've been up in planes numerous times, but I'm trying to imagine what it would be like being up high like that, but you're not surrounded by cabin walls, you know, airplane, an aluminum capsule. You know, I'm trying to remember if this park here has a restroom. If this park here has a restroom, that'll save me from going all the way home. Let's see. Oh wait, there is a porta potty. Oh well, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I may not have to go home.
First monkey man in a set. My husband is afraid of heights, but I bet he'd want to go and try to figure out something. But I think it would be a challenge for his ear.
Yeah, I think it's doable. The only issue we'll have, like I said, I found that the burners interfere with the cellular signal. That I know for fact. All right, everybody, let me leave the microphone here, and I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. This is gonna save me from going all the way home. We might end up turning the YouTube stream off, or maybe just change the title. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back.
Hard Pumper said, it's an entry to another dimension. Karma see ya in few hundred light years.
Ugh. All right, here we go. Everybody, well, I guess we get to continue the live stream since I don't have to stop and go use the restroom. I'm thinking about going back tonight for the fireworks, and I might give it an attempt again tomorrow morning. So I might go back. So with the fireworks, I'll probably use a different camera setup. I might take what I call the dad cam. It's essentially it's a 4K video recorder with 30 times optical zoom, stabilizer. So I'll have to use a capture card. That way I could zoom in on things with high detail. We'll see how that goes though tonight. But we'll definitely try to we'll give it another attempt tomorrow.
They're also
Yes, that was early this morning. I imagine that happened, but I was still trying to get my butt out of the house at that time. I think that was at 5:45. I think it is what is on the schedule for that.
Smoking Canada said, "Cool. I have a friend that is major into balloons. The Mr. might be up tonight too. We'll check it out."
Yeah, I will give it a good attempt. It just will mean I'll have to go to the grocery store early instead of later like I normally do, and then we'll head on over there. So I'm definitely going to have to do a different camera because this Action 4s, they don't do very well in low light, so I might have to do the Dad Cam or the Pocket 3. The Pocket 3 does really good with low light. Still no balloons in the sky.
Guard Pumper said, "I gave them on Twitter about that ascension. Ground for now."
Upper high, huh? Alrighty. Well, that makes sense why. Because I'm telling you, the flags down below are not any more active than I've seen them in the past.
Smoking Canada said, "I have to go run some errands, but have a great day."
Alrighty. Alrighty, take it easy. Enjoy your day. Oh man. Man, this bike path is gonna be full. I probably should have just stayed on Edith. Oh well. We're not trying to go fast, so no big deal. No biggie. Oh, hang on. My camera is turned. Hang on. Oh dear. Go ahead. You're good. What we got going on here? All right, well, I guess the one good thing, if I would have gone home and used the restroom, is I could have got rid of the hoodie, because it is a bit warm. But I also got my basket, so I can shove it in the basket. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Yep. Well, they put lights all the way down the trail for the everybody riding in this morning. Yeah, buddy. You been sleeping? You didn't miss much. Well, I mean, it was a great sunrise.
Dr. Neil said, you went up early.
Oh yeah, real early. The balloon fiesta is today's the first day of the balloon fiesta, so. But they didn't take off. But there's still some pretty amazing views this morning, though. I got a lot of stuff to clip when I get back. The flyover was amazing. The sun, the way the clouds were like just the right amount of like these little streaks and shades of pink and silver over the mountain, and then it was pretty amazing. Other than they didn't take off. That's the part that sucked. No New Mexico sky filled with balloons. Come on. Probably still none out. Yeah, none. Zip. Is it me or does that whole fence look like it's leaning in? Hello. Yeah, I could imagine that would add to the challenging visual illusion that it's leaning. I think it's just one of those things where, like, you ever seen the little puzzles where you have two triangles that are the same size and you put them next to each other in a certain way and one triangle looks bigger than the other? I think it's one of those. Whatever that's called. Under the influence, I think that's what they call it.
Dogtail said, just blew my fucking mind. God, I love all guys, you guys know everything.
Damn. We do, huh? I'll tell you what, look close enough, you might see my shoestrings fall out of my mouth too. Because sometimes I got my foot so far up there as well.
Dogtail said, oh.
All right, y'all pardon me, I think I gotta blow this snot rocket out.
Dogtail said, no cinnamon roll this morning?
I'm headed there, but it's probably gonna be a burrito. I think I need a little more sustenance, you know, other than just sugar and carbs. I need a little protein and carbs. I did leave the house early and all I had was a perfect bar. A perfect bar. Let's see what we got going on here. Wait. 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 Come on. Trucks are sitting still. Come on.
Number 3 is right here. You're right with you, sir. Well, got them all right here. Thank you. Have a good day. Sir, I can help you today.
Number 8
One number 8 for here to go.
for here.
One number 8 for you. Got it. Anything to free for that?
No thanks.
All right. 591 please.
Coffee's ready.
That ticket number is 62. Coming right up.
Thanks.
Thank you. I can help you.
Card number 7. Are you streaming via Moblin?
No, not Moblin today. Just because Moblin doesn't work well when you're doing these types of streams. Not for me, anyways. When I do bicycle with Moblin, it just doesn't work well for me. So yeah, we're using the Bella box and the DJI camera.
like fucking spilling Rudolph. So fun.
That was actually a very tasty burrito. we just missed the green light. Darn. I just had to, when we hit the signal. Oh, that was quick. Wasn't expecting that.
Hard pumper said, check for cops and blow the red.
Hey, we do have the new, what is it called? Is it the Idaho law? Is it the Idaho law? The Idaho stop law. We have that here now, so according to the new law that was enacted here, I can treat stop signs as yield signs and stop lights as stop signs. I don't really like it, but you know, if it's a non-busy Sunday morning and the streets aren't filled, which you know happens on occasion, I'll take advantage of it. But for the most part, I don't think it's really a good idea. I mean, I don't know where they do the studies, but according to the studies, it lessens bicycles, intersection traffic fatalities. But I don't know. I just think that, look, my wife is a cyclist and she lives at home with a cyclist, and when I told her about it, she had no idea. That was my point, was that what is the city going to do to educate drivers that we have that law? You know, all it's going to do is just like create where drivers hate cyclists as it is just going to make them hate them even more when they see us running stop signs or stop lights, red lights. I can't say I'm a big fan of the law. Use at your own judgment. Boy, I'm kind of glad I didn't get rid of the hoodie, because it is actually still a little chilly. And this is not one of my letters. This is one of the heaviest fleece line hoodies I own.
Hard pumper said, if you're outside riding, no need for higher risk. Distraction. Not worth it.
Yep. I agree. I don't know. I've always just tried to be a good example on the bike to, you know, just, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but do my best to obey the traffic laws. Like even coming to an intersection, you know, if there's cars in front of you, I don't try to like sneak around to the right of them and try to get in front of them. I'll usually, like a normal vehicle, just find my lane, find my spot in the line, and just hold my spot. I think you're at more risk by trying to squeeze around to the front of the cars and get in front of them. I don't know. This is just me. Just me.
Park Pumper said, "You're keeping cyclists safe with me."
Trying to. We're trying. Yeah, this weather is kind of so I can see now why maybe they didn't take off. It's a little windy, cloudy. It's still kind of cool. It's like our
Park Pumper said, "Okay, where is everybody?"
yeah, we can. It's this is typical of downtown Albuquerque. Typical of downtown Albuquerque weekend. We'll see. Come on, let's go. We'll see how if it's popping anymore on Central Avenue here, or the little ways down the way they have been having some of the farmers market. Oh yeah, it is dead down here. It is dead. It'll get busy a little later though. I am out early. I'm out a lot earlier than I normally am. I mean, hell, this is the time that I'm normally leaving my house for live streams. I've already been live streaming for, what does the time say, 2 hours and 45 minutes? Yeah, I am normally home. Yeah, this is loud. I will say, to me, it sounds horrible. Yep. See what we can find here. Oh, I wish you could go. Oh, man. Look at those huge tortillas. Oh, man. Fruit, cherries. Oh, look at all the bread there. Damn. When we get near my house, there's usually a farmer's market there. You might stop at that one and get some bread and stuff. Oh, there's another table full of bread. Look at bagels. All right, apparently that burrito wasn't enough because I am still hungry. I probably should have got the cinnamon roll along with the burrito. The burrito. And I have to use the bathroom again. What is going on? Man.
Park Pumper said, "Get some chaw."
Chaw, huh? Oh, not that car again. Blah. She's going back the other way to irritate everybody again. We'll see if I can hold it till I get home. I may not. I may have to Stop by my secret little spot. My secret spot. I don't know if you were, I don't know who was around when I was sitting there eating my burrito, but I normally don't spend a lot of time there anyways. When it's just time to go, it's time to go, but I was extra in a hurry to eat my burrito and get out of there because the two guys that you couldn't see were off stream, off camera, were talking about being sick. And I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to be around sick people right now. I don't want to catch a cold. I want to catch flu. The guy was commenting, he's like, oh yeah, your nose is all red. And this guy's eating in a restaurant, just sick as can be. Smothered. They changed the name of that restaurant? I think they did. Smothered. I would imagine with a name like Smothered, it's got to be burritos. Smothered burritos. What are we doing here? Stucco. Love it. Gotta love it. Come on. Come on. There's a few old cars over here. Let's go check them out. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got 55, 56 Chevy maybe, and Impala. What year is that Chevy? Is that known as a 55? That. A silver Impala. Whew, that is a nice. I've always liked silver cars. That's sweet looking. Nice. Ice cream on wheels.
Mark Harper says, is this II and sexy?
Yes, I agree. Ah, look at this here. We got the local. Is this a police or security? They give you guys Konas now? Good grief. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Step it up. All right, I think I'm gonna go around this way. I'll tell you what. Wow. So I have a secret little spot that I go to use the restroom. Let's see if it's available. Oh, look. There's another. I could just go to the porta potty. Why not? Tell you what, folks. Instead of going to the hotel lobby where I normally go, we're just gonna hit the porta potty. Look at that, this is porta potty day. All right. As usual. That's probably what I should do, huh? Porta potty tour. All right, I'll be right back. Y'all keep an eye on the bike. Alrighty. So, drinking that much water. Watch this security guard is going to come say something to me, right? How much you want to bet?
Dockedale said, fastest poo in the West. Hard Pumper said, whoa, that was quick.
I was just about to say I think I'm just overly hydrated right now, because I'm hardly drinking water today, and I have been using the bathroom a lot. I think it's just the last few days of just I've been drinking a lot of water, staying extra hydrated.
Hard Pumper said, okay, Karma, you're a porta potty dealer, Rick?
Been hydrating a lot, and I noticed too because I noticed my weight was high on the scale recently, and I was thinking like, why is my weight a little high? And I think it's just I just been very, very, very hydrated. So hence I think that's why it's just one of those days. It's a good thing I'm not in a bicycle race, because damn, could imagine just trying to
Hard Pumper said, which is actually good.
remember one time, Hotter in Hell 100 in Wichita Falls, Texas. The night before, doing everything, met with my racing buddies for dinner, hydrating, stretching, yoga, everything. And then the morning of the race, and it was an early start. And I remember using the restroom. And then, as far as hydration on board, I had 2 bottles on board, and I had an extra bottle in my middle pocket because it's kind of like a unsupported race for a 100-mile race. And man, I remember you going and using the restroom before the start, because I asked my buddy Randall, I was like, hey Randall, hang on to my bike. Ran to the porta potty, made it back just in time for the start of the race. And then we get not even 20 minutes in, and I gotta pee again. I'm like, damn it. So it sucked because the race had already started. Now, granted, they were kind of going slow at this point in time, but you couldn't afford to stop. You just couldn't stop. So I had to go. I went back behind the pace cars, and I'm sitting there trying to pull my shorts up, let my junk hang out while I'm coasting on the shoulder. It was not a pretty sight, but we got a little bit done. Anyways.
Hard pumper set. Aerial pros are going on the go.
Yep. Well, it was the first time I felt like a pro, because I was definitely not in the pro side of the racing at the time. Never was. I've always just been a very fast amateur. It was category 3 though, which your next levels are 2 and 2 and 1. Doggy, what year was that? What year did you do that? I'm trying to remember the last year I rode it. I think it was 90. Whew, that's a while back. I think the last time I rode it was 2015, 2016 was the last time I rode it. I don't know, it's on the race results, road race results. Oh, shit. Damn it. Damn it. It's the first time I've ever had a light right here. First time ever. I can't believe I still have this hoodie on. I can't believe it's that chilly that, I mean, I complained about it early this morning, thinking it was too warm to be wearing at 6:30 this morning. Yeah, stupid ads. Stupid ads. I kind of wish I never became affiliate, you know? I heard you can reverse it. I like the option of monetizing after the fact, like with YouTube. With YouTube, I don't have to monetize the video, but I usually monetize it afterwards because I've found that people still tend to go back and watch some of those live streams. So Reg, I don't know how you're just getting on, but boy, Balloon Fiesta, even though they didn't take off, the views we had this morning were phenomenal. With the sky and the clouds and the pink streaks in the clouds and the sky. The planes flying over with the Allburn. It's cool stuff. It's pretty bummed that they didn't get to take off though. Yeah, I'm gonna make some clips out of it, hopefully. We'll see if we got some good video. Mr. Stucker. Hopefully the farmer's market is going on. I'd love to pick something up this time, but generally I'm always passing it as I'm starting my ride, and by the time I get back home, it's usually near the end of it. So let's see if it's going on, and I'll grab a few things before I actually head home. Guy in the tail of the truck just trying to get around me instead of just going behind me and let me have my right of way. He just trying to force himself in front of me. It's like if you just would have yielded, you wouldn't have had to stop. And I have already been streaming for 3 hours and 12 minutes. And that's pretty good though. This is the time I would normally be getting out. What do I do? I mean, I normally come home and take a nap. I can't take a nap now. Suppose I could try, right? Lay down, take an early nap, push through the rest of the day. Easy there, Sundan. Easy there. I thought we were supposed to have nice weather, sunny all weekend. What's up with this crap? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's keeping it nice and cool. It's nice. Definitely do appreciate some cloud cover. Just rocking and a rolling. I can't let him pass me in his Aventon. I'm only in assist level 4. I probably shouldn't show that this bike can do almost 45 miles an hour, huh? This is a 250 watt bike. Or at least that's the sticker that came with the motor. I thought that was funny. When I opened up the box, pulled the motor out, there's a sticker in there that you can put on the motor that shows that it's 250 watt motor. Not 500, not 750, like the max allowed, 750, 250. Like, okay, we'll take it. Probably shouldn't advertise that it's a 1,000 watt motor. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, the bread people are not here. Look at that, roasting green chili. Y'all ever seen green chili roasted? That's how we roast green chili, folks. You roast it, you put it in plastic baggies like they have over there so that it sweats. And then you peel it. Let's see, the bread people are not here. Let's go see what else is here. I can get whatever I want here because this is not far from my house. Let's see here. We have apples over here. Zia Brothers Pizza. Zucchini bread. We might be grabbing some zucchini bread. Do you? Okay. Oh, I'm actually not staying, so maybe. Hello. I'm just gonna buy one. How about that?
You could try it too.
All right. All right. Well, I don't think I've ever had a bad one. These are your samples.
Yes, sir.
What a nice bite.
I know that is.
That's good. You take card, Ray, or cash?
Cash.
Let me see if I got cash. Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. You guys have a business, or are you just doing this on your own?
We had a good crop this year on zucchini, so we came out last year, met everybody, and sold, and we had a good crop this year on the zucchini again.
Here in this area here?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're a little bit more up the road on the west
Yeah,
side, but a little bit higher up. But yeah, we just our personal garden. We did 2 plants, and we had so much zucchini that
Really, yeah, nice.
we couldn't give it away. So
We got tired of Calavasita.
Yeah.
So we just we did it last year, and we're like, well, let's do it again and go hang out for the morning and
Nice.
do it. So, yeah. It's
Cool.
nice to use what we got. And,
Yep.
Yeah, not let it go to waste.
yeah, we said we couldn't give it away no more. So.
Yeah, I was surprised the bread people are usually over there on that end.
There's a few people that we didn't see because last year was our first year because we did last year with the zucchini and we did the same thing, and so we said, well, let's do it again this year too. You know,
Cool. Yeah.
might as well not, like I said, not let it go to waste and use it. And he likes to come out and hang out. And
Good. Yeah. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Take any one of these? Or?
Yeah, anyone you want.
Oh.
Oh, there's that wind that they said.
I started out my ride at like 6:30 this morning with a balloon fiesta, and so it was live. Huh?
You went over there?
Yeah. I'm live streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and so I got people following us right now, and they didn't take off. So,
I
but
know what? This morning when we were up, we got up like 6:30, and I was like, oh, it's perfect. It's not even windy or nothing.
yeah, the flags were like not moving any more than what I've seen the last few years, but apparently something's going on up higher. So.
Well, they say that's what causes them to come back around
Yeah.
that circle, that loop. And so, yeah, it could have been the upper pressure.
Yeah, but it was still like amazing views, like the sky, the clouds,
They did light up, though, right?
Yeah.
They spilled up and lit up, like,
Yeah, they did a
full glow.
full blow. They did the flyover, full burns, all that. I got all that on live stream, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, there's the guy on the back of it.
But yeah, no ascension though. That was a bummer. Let's see it. See ya. Master's pork. What that over here? Wing chops. Pork chops. Ground pork. Fresh hawks, bacon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh man, look at these cookies over here. Fish, other American surf and turf.
The liver's good for fishing. Lots of good stuff.
Harris Bakery.
Donna,
There's
I'm
some-
gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I put my money away.
What kind of bread is that? Multigrain, herb. Vagabond, New Mexico. Grass-fed finished beef.
Don't do that much, man.
Fresh ham, smoked ham. Here's Tony's Farms. This is where I got the cherries last time. It's Tony's Farms here. All right, well, we got some zucchini bread. The zucchini bread was good. All right, everybody, I think we're gonna head towards the casa. That guy was out of bacon. I wanted to grab some of his bacon. He had green chili sausage and green chili bratwurst. Sounded pretty good. Oh.
Pumper said, what our battery levels are at?
We are at 69%. So, and I took the second battery off this morning, so I knew I wasn't planning on being out a long time. Well, riding. I knew I was going to be out a long time. I just didn't. When you go do the balloon fiesta, you end up sitting a lot. So I took my second battery off. So we've just been on one battery all day. So we still got about a 30-ish mile ride with one battery at 69%. So not too bad. Ah, the peacocks are out. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know if anybody ever moved into this house yet. I was like wondering what was going to happen to the peacocks when the people moved out of this house. It's almost like, because the peacocks just kind of like live in this area. It's all right. Oh, is that one injured? Oh, look, his foot is a stub. It's like wondering why he's walking like that. So he doesn't have like, his right foot's not a claw, it's just like a stub. Wonder what happened to your foot, buddy? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What happened to your foot? Go ahead. All right. I'm gonna go this way. So the people that lived here moved out at some point, and you know the peacocks usually hang out at all these different houses here. This one here, there's usually a couple that hang out. There's a couple that hang out in this yard here.
Hardcover said, had similar encounter in the summer.
Yeah, well, there's like, I don't know, about 7 or 8 that live, like just roam that area right there, those houses. The people that house is kind of abandoned right now. I don't know if it's for sale. I don't think I've ever seen a for sale sign on it. They moved out at some point last year. I noticed that the little stump, the tree stump with the feeder, is gone now, so I don't know who's keeping the birds, who's maintaining them. Oh man. I was thinking about stopping in the Los Ranchos bakery, but it is jam-packed. It is packed. We got way too many tourists in town right now. Way too many tourists in town. There's supposed to be, I think they said 800,000 people in town for the Balloon Fiesta this year. 800,000 people in town. Alrighty, everybody. Well, y'all, I think y'all know the drill. If you're familiar at all with my streams, this is the street that I normally shut my stream down. Oh, I don't normally mind taking you home with me when I'm streaming from home, but I don't actually want to just ride home and take you with me. So, this is usually a good spot for me to say goodbye to everybody and shut it all down. So,
Reg 9K said, thanks for sharing the ride.
and thank you for showing up for another. Oh, my camera is twisted again. What is going on with my setup?
Hard Pumper said, thanks Karma. Enjoy the rest of the day and weekend. Much appreciate your stop.
Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, it sunk in. Look at that. Bummer. What causes it to sink in like that when it collapses like that? I'm trying to remember. It's missing something if it collapses like that. But anyways, I'm sure it's going to be good. Cut some of this up, put it in the toaster, put some Kerrygold salted butter on it. All right. All right, everybody. Let's find somebody to raid out to. Thanks for joining. So I'm on the fence about streaming tonight. I might head on over that same area for the fireworks show. We'll kind of fill it out, see how the night goes. And then I'm going to attempt tomorrow morning as well to go over there to the Balloon Fiesta, and hopefully we get a launch. Because next weekend I am out of town. My wife and I were heading up to Durango, where we got tickets to ride the train. So I won't be here next weekend. So if I do any kind of a balloon stream, it's going to have to be this week. I suppose I could probably even try during the week, early in the morning, like maybe before work, go on out. We'll see. We'll just have to see how all that plays out. But next weekend is a wash. Like I said, my wife and I were going to be out of town in Durango, riding the train to Silverton. Well, actually, we're doing it in reverse. I think we're taking a bus to Silverton and then riding the train back, I think is how we're doing it. So anyways, let's find somebody to raid out to. Let's see who's live. We might have to send you to All Day NYC. He's the only one doing any kind of sort of biking live streaming. Did the stream go? The raid didn't go, did it? You can't tell if the raid went or not. It doesn't look like it did.